welcome back to my channel. I am Amira of the Little Mushroom Cap. This is a channel about quilting and stitching. And today we have a floss tube. My sister is here. Her name is Maya. You've seen her before if you've watched our previous floss tube. And it's already 1st of March. Can't believe it. Like February just flown by. I thought I was going to record another floss tube, but I didn't. So yeah, here we are. In March, 1st of March, we are in Malaysia. If you're new here, I'm a quilter and a blogger at the Little Mushroom Cap, and I do a lot of quilting, but now I'm into stitching, and I've gotten my sister into stitching as well. So here we are doing a floss tube because we've enjoyed so much floss tube. Just a little bit of introduction for those of you who are new here. We are based in Malaysia, which is not a common quilting area. Like we don't do a lot of quilting around here. People don't do a lot of quilting, and people don't do a lot of cross stitching as much as in the US. So we have been enjoying a lot of floss tube because that's where we can kind of like share our passion. And I am so thankful and blessed to have my sister who is over here at my home visiting because we want to be stitching together and talking all about stitching. So we have a few things to share with you since we last met from our last floss tube in January. My sister has a few finished objects. I don't have any, but it's okay. That's why we do this together rather than just me doing it alone. We have more to share. So if you're stitching, let us know what you're stitching on, and let's just jump in.
Yes, so I'll start first then.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll start with my finished objects. So I have two finished objects. One I just finished yesterday. I came here and I kind of sewed it here. And another one I finished earlier in February. So I'll show you guys. This is it. So it's a drawstring bag. The pattern is from Stitches Through the Years. And on Etsy. So it's La Vie as well. So it's actually like a bigger pattern, but then she also has a complementary smaller pattern that she turned into a drawstring bag that I kind of liked as well. And then so that's what I did. I did this one. Now, if I ever do a drawstring bag again, I definitely would leave more space at the top. Yeah, so that it doesn't get bunched up.
Oh, yeah.
But it was such a fun stitch. It was a fast stitch as well. I got all of this done in just a week. Oh yeah, sorry. So
just to show the stitches. Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I just love the color and I mean like the bird. And I went through my mom's craft room and I found this cute little button. So the bird is kind of like holding the button. So it's wooden heart. It's just so nice. It was a very fast stitch. It's stitched on 32 count. What was it, Lugana. I think it's platinum. Yeah. So yeah, and you know, inside is just a simple what do you call it? Like just a simple.
I think it's art gallery fabric basic stitch.
Yeah.
Deco stitch or something.
Yeah. And then this is the back. I just thought it matches the color of the stitches with the blue and all. So I thought it was just really, really cute. So I am going to be changing the drawstring here, but you know, I just wanted to get it done with that. So yeah, so this is my first finish, and I really, really enjoyed it. I'm going to do more. I just kind of feel like this motif here.
What? How long did it take you to do that?
I mean, the whole thing itself took me about a week.
Okay.
It was kind of like a monogamous stitching kind of thing. I just kind of like, but this whole thing, I mean, I think 3 days, you can get it done in just 3 days. It's pretty small and it's not a lot of stitching, but 3 days, yeah, for sure.
That's so cute.
It is. I love it. It's small.
It's
nice, and I can't wait to do the bigger one.
So the pattern is just for that, or is it like there's two?
There's two. Yeah, the big one.
Probably I'll copy in an image if I can find it.
Yeah.
It's on Etsy, and I'll put the link down below as well.
Yes, Stitches Through the Years. And then the next one is this one.
So this is a freebie.
This is a freebie from Hello Liz Matthews. I think it's called the Arrow Small Celebration. They were celebrating their, I can't remember, a couple of years ago.
Oh.
So it's not. Yeah, you can find it still on her website.
I'll put the link down below as well.
So it says always, and I turned this into a kind of like a pouch. It's a small kind of like pencil case kind of thing. So I did it for my husband, and I did it on 80 count Ada, and I think it turned out really, really nice. I think I started it on Valentine's Day, 14th. I finished it on the 16th. It was really fast.
I love teaching text.
Yes. And then it's cursive. It's so nice.
Yeah.
I know for sure I'm gonna be doing more of this.
In
like
different colors.
yes, in different colors for sure. And then I think like a friend of mine suggested that I should do like a Harry Potter themed. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that, but I'll have a look, and then it's so nice. And I did it 1/1 on 80 count Ada.
18 count?
Yeah, 80 count Ada. So it's so nice. So this is for my
So
husband.
pretty.
Yes. So that's the back. The back actually really matches the text as well.
Yeah.
Yes. So I actually have 2 finished objects, but I couldn't. For the love of God, I misplaced it. I didn't lose it. I misplaced it. I couldn't find it yet. So fingers crossed. Hopefully, I can find it somewhere.
She's been visiting my mom, and then she's visiting me because she's on a break from her career path a little bit. So she's waiting for a position as a teacher somewhere around in Malaysia. So she's waiting for that position, and she's like having a break. So she went and visit my mom in a bit more southern area of Malaysia. If you've been to Singapore, it's very close to Singapore. I live a bit further in the rural area, and she comes and visit me as well. So she's been around traveling and carrying her cross stitch, and she kind of misplaced it.
Well, because I don't have a sewing machine at my place.
Yeah.
So my mom has a sewing machine and she has a sewing machine. So I always bring that in hopes that, if I ever want to fully finish it, I know that I can.
Yeah.
And then I just kind of misplaced it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't have any finish, but I do have a couple of work in progress that I want to share since our last Flosstube. I do want to apologize that it's raining around here, and it has been since last night, non-stop raining. It's the rainy season here in Malaysia, and yeah, so we'll just kind of have to roll with it. So I have one work in progress. I'm going to share this one first because I am putting it aside for the moment because I just have some issues with it. So I'm going to show you this one first. So this is one of my work in progress, which is the hands-on design. Let's talk quilting. So since I'm quilting, I do love to stitch all about quilting stuff. So this is a pretty pattern by hands-on design. And I've gotten quite far with it.
You have. That's a
See,
lot
look
of
at
progress.
that. Also, pretty text. So firstly, it's on black, so it's a bit harder than the other ones. And then I progressed on this Ohio star right here. And I'm so proud of myself for getting it done until I realized that Ohio star, the whole words, both words, is actually 3 stitches up than it should have been. So I've based on here, the little stars here, and I counted like, okay, I'm going to start the O's upward, and then I did something. It was supposed to be downwards, and I did it upwards instead. So now this all things has to be frogged.
Oh, no.
The whole thing here, I took probably whole of my stitching time that time. I know I'm a slow stitcher for some reason, because this is a black. It's just so hard. And I have to frog it. Yep. So that's where it is. I do love this. I love the finish. I can't wait to get it done and hanged in my sewing room because I just love all the...
Is this 32 count?
Yeah. So it's on 32 count chalkboard. It's what it's called for. Linen. Chalkboard black linen. I think I'm not a fan of stitching white on black.
Neither.
And it's just so hard to count. I keep making mistake. I don't know. This is like the project that I have spent my time mostly frogging. Like it's just one letter and I frog it all over again and have to do it again. Now it's all the whole words, like 2 words. I have to frog the whole
Is it
words.
in effect?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
So now there's a star. If you can see in the picture, there's a star here.
Oh.
So now, like I have one of this star here, and the Ohio star is like star is here and Ohio is up here. So I'm like,
Oh, okay. So you've already because you've already made that.
And it's like, otherwise I don't have like Ohio star. It's too high.
Okay.
Somehow. By 3 stitches. So it should be like quilt. This quilt should be the top part. So by 3 stitches. So now I have like this H.
Popping up there.
So that's wrong. Oh, but I did progress on the fat quarter.
I mean, the iron looks so cute.
Yeah, the iron is so cute as well. So I'm happy with the progress, but I'm gonna have to take some time. So probably I'll just work on this side first before I decide to kind of take time to frog that. Because it's a
maybe you should have started with the small project.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, the pattern comes with a smaller project as well. There's 2 of them, which is super cute. I want to do both of them as well. Yep, but yeah, stitching on black. Probably I'll stitch on white instead and have it like a different color.
Color, your own conversion.
Yep. So that is that, and this is the floss that I'm working with. I just love the color.
Oh, so nice.
It's just so pretty.
It is. It is so pretty.
There's like pastel colors and pink and teal. It's just so pretty. Yeah. So that's my first work in progress. It did make some progress. I'm gonna come back to it in March. Okay. So that's my first work in progress. Maybe you want to continue?
Yes. Okay. So in the month of February, I said to myself, you know what? I'm going to have at least 2 finishes. So I had 1 finish. So this was supposed to be a finish. But I don't know. I mean, I'm taking a break, right? So I should have more stitching time. But for some reason, I don't have any stitching time. So I didn't put a lot of my time into stitching. But I'm almost there. So it's the But First Coffee by Brenda Gervais with my needle. You had yours done in the last video, right?
In my last
So in the last Flosstube, she had hers done. So I worked on mine. Yeah, it's focusing on you. Okay, so this is where I am. I've gotten everything done except for the back stitch. So it's only left the back stitch, the wording, and also just one last line there. So I also made some changes with the flosses and the design a bit, because I'll be honest, there are, like some of the stitches where I kind of had it wrong. Maybe the line for the cup here, it was supposed to be like 2 rows there, and then the second line, but I did 1 row with the second line. I couldn't be bothered to frog it. I just like, it's fine. So I also made some color changes with the hearts and all, but I mean, it pretty much looks like the original one, and I had so much fun doing the top part, but I dreaded doing the bottom part. I was just like, it's never ending.
You don't like fill-ins. I kind of love fill-ins. I enjoyed that when I was
I'm just kind of like, where's the progress? I'm done. I spent 30 minutes doing just 2 rows. I'm like, am I a slow stitcher? I kind of feel like I might be, but it's just like, my God.
It's also on the same Lugana fabric.
Yes, it's also the same Lugana fabric. It's 32 count Lugana.
Platinum.
Platinum. Yeah. I actually really do like stitching on this this fabric. I think it's really nice.
Yeah, probably we can put it next to each other. Like, I don't know what's mine. Because mine is on linen. That's mine. So yours is on Lugana. So Lugana is, for those of you who are new, I think like the most that we watch are not new. But then people who come here might be new to cross stitching. So Lugana is like even weave. The weaves are even. Probably show that. And mine is on linen. So linen fabric is more like natural, so you don't have like even. It's not even. Some of them are like a bit fatter than the others. So that's mine. I haven't fully finished it, so I don't know. I just love finishing it, and then I want to sew it up into a pillow.
But you haven't decided.
Decide that. Yeah. So that is.
And she's always like so insecure or conscious about hers, because she's like, I'm stitching in linen. It's like, but it looks fine.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It's just
I'm looking at it like with a microscopic. You did change one of the thread though.
I changed several
Oh, you
colors.
changed
I
several
did,
colors.
I did.
So I used the cold for colors.
Yeah.
And it
I-
uses
I-
some what the weak
I
style
changed-
or is it classic colorworks? What's the trend?
I think it's outside.
Anyway, so I think it uses classic colorworks. No, use some classic colorworks and some GA. What's that? I forgot. Yeah, some of the classic colorworks as well. So it's some of the over dye thread. Yeah. So that was mine. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun stitch. I really enjoyed it, and I don't know, I just love this woman here.
Yeah, there's like a series of that. I want to stitch like all of the one with the woman.
Yeah, so I can't wait to get this done. I probably am gonna frame it and put it, like near the coffee.
Yeah.
Place I do
So
my
I want to
coffee.
put them. I'm redoing my pantry where my coffee is. So I want to do the redoing first before I kind of finish this and then put it there. So hopefully that will be soon. So I am also on a break. It's the end of the semester, so I'm a lecturer at a local university. And I am at the end of the semester, so I said to myself I'm going to take a whole week break, and it's school holiday, so it's just perfect for it. So I did have some more stitching time this week, and I thought that is just really nice when she comes, and then we can have like some stitching time together. And that is why I am not in my sewing room recording right now, because my husband is working. He's working from home, and his office area is the same as my sewing area, so that's why we're not there. So we're actually in bedroom instead. So my second, is it my second? Yeah. My second work in progress is the Lila Studio. So Spring Quaker, which is just nice in time with, because it says that no matter how long the winter is, spring is sure to come. So for those of you who are in winter, spring is sure to come. So that is really nice. Where's my okay, here. So I have gotten some progress on this, and I love this one. I love this project. So that's where I am. I just stitched up a couple. I think all the letters are newly work in progress. Last time I just had one flower and the leaves. So I've just gotten a move from that. This is very enjoyable to stitch up. I love the different colors. I'm using my own color conversion because if you look at the pattern, there's a lot of brown in this, and I don't want to do all the browns. I want to do it like in pinks and corally colors. So I've picked my own DMCs, and these are all the colors that I'm using. I just love it. I love the corals. The teal.
Yeah.
I love that. So in the pattern, there is also a teal color. That's why I kept it. I love that. This is a sew along or stitch along. A stitch along with the Hughes stitches of Samantha of the Hughes stitches. So Hughes stitches, yeah. So she has done a bit more than I did. So I love this for morning stitches. So morning before I go to work, I just do one kind of small motif. It's so much fun.
And this is on
really enjoyable. So this one is in Vintage Country Mocha 40 count.
Vintage Country Mocha 40 count.
So it's
1/1, right? It's beautiful.
1/1. So it's a tiny bit. I love
1/2.
1/2.
Sorry.
I love stitching with one strand. I am a big fan of stitching with one strand. So I'm coming back to new cross stitch as well. I'm trying to learn all the new things, trying to kind of like try this and try that and see where is my sweet spot. I do love 40 count. I love stitching on one strand over two. So
it's really nice.
Really
and
nice.
I love we can't show you the chart, but the chart is really big.
Yeah.
Like it's easy to see.
Yep.
Like it's really easy to see.
So I'll put a link down below as well. So there is a lot of like A4 big chart, like it's divided into a lot of sections, and it's really clear to see. I love it.
It's really nice. I can't wait to see more progress, and the colors are beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, my next project. I had really big dreams, really big goals for February, but clearly I was not disciplined enough to kind of like stay on track. because this, because it's a PDF, right? So I don't have the,
Yeah, you didn't print
so
it out.
you're gonna have to.
Yeah, I'll
print it
pop
out.
it in.
So this is Stitching with the Housewives, Snowed in Love, and I don't know, it's just so cute. It's super cute, and I've made so much progress, honestly, but I don't know, I just stopped and focused on other things. But this is definitely gonna be a finish by next month. Like, I swear it has to be. And I did my own color conversion, and I actually used only one thread. Sorry,
Right?
not one thread. It's just one DMC.
Oh, okay.
So all of these different colors
Really?
is only one.
One DMC color.
One DMC color is this one.
Okay. Oh,
So
okay.
all of
Even
it,
the
except,
roses?
yeah, even the roses, except for this, except for the glue.
Even for the roses. So
The
you have to type
roses.
the roses is on the red side.
So it's
You're
this.
using a variegated one.
Yes, I'm using a variegated DMC who's 107. So if you have
Except for the
used it-
white.
yeah, except for the white, but everything else is just this. You're just gonna have to be smart
In positioning.
in positioning the thread and then sewing it up to make it all the same. So, but I've only been using one thread, and I love it because I just kind of feel like, oh, okay, it's kind of cool to work with that. So it's pretty exciting. But I just kind of stopped on it and worked on other things because I actually don't really like working on black.
So this is 14 count?
This is 28 count.
Oh, this is 20 count.
Yeah, this is 20.
So over 2.
Yeah,
It's so nice though. I like the black. The black is like really solid color black.
I mean,
So this is 28 count.
even weave was it?
Oh yeah,
Lori
it was
Holt.
even, yeah, vintage cloth. Lori Holt. It was even weave. Yeah.
Yeah, 28 count.
25 count. Sorry, 25 count.
Was it 25?
25. Yeah. It's 25.
Okay, 25. But I really did.
Try to
I did. I enjoyed it so much. But stitching on black,
even weave is hard.
yeah, because it's so hard to count.
Yeah.
It's just really hard to count.
So mine was on linen. It was harder to count because it wasn't even. Even weave
is so. I mean,
I
well,
guess
for
the
me
darker
personally,
colours.
it could also
Yeah,
be
for
just
me,
like me personally. And then I just get really conscious with my stitching, like, because when you stitch on black, you kind of feel like your stitches looks a bit wonkier than it is when
Because
it's
it's like the contrast.
the contrast
The
exactly.
contrast.
And it's just like I just
Pretty. I just love it.
yeah, but it's really pretty. I want to continue this and then make it a finish next month.
Yeah.
It's you know, it has to be done next month. So next month I should have 2 finished objects.
And hopefully we can record. We have a slot to record a Flosstube as well.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I love doing a duo Flosstube rather than me alone because I've been enjoying watching all the duos. I mean, like, I love some of the single ones as well, but
the duos
the
are
duos
just
are just like hilarious. I mean, like, I can laugh while I'm stitching as well. So I just feel like I'm in a whole bunch, in a whole room with other people stitching.
Yeah.
So my next work in progress is from the book Kaleidoscope. So this is a quilting book, but there is also a cross-stitching, which is suggested by Lori Holt. So if you been here before, I did actually make a quilted bed runner from the same kind of patterns, and I used the same colors. So this is so far my progress. I didn't make much progress since our last Flosstube. This is not so we can see. Yeah, there.
who's the face?
Alright. So anyway. So I'm using the same color. So I love the contrast color, and I've made some progress in the flower. So I had issues with this because I was like working this way and this way and this way, and I got my cross stitches like all over. Had to frog a lot of the crosses just because I got annoyed with all the different crosses. Like it should have been the leg. Like it should have been that diagonal instead of this diagonal, and just because I'm working like this. So now I'm trying to keep it like this, so I know that all of them has to go like the top leg has to be like this. So now I'm trying to keep working like that and get that finished. So she finished hers. This is the one that
this
she
is the one.
misplaced.
Yeah, that's the one that I misplaced.
She made it in like
So
colors.
if you watch the previous Flosstube, you will see my conversion, my color conversion. I talked about it in the last Flosstube, and I finished it just right after the Flosstube, but then it was.
So this one is a stitch using DMC, my own color conversion, and it's on fabric flare, 14 count, gray gingham. So I don't know whether you can see it. But there's some gingham on there.
Very light, yeah.
You can see it. I don't know, even like
I
here,
can,
like, you kind of have to like peek through this room. But I love this fabric. So it's soft enough for me to work with. I don't like the stiff ones. So, yes.
I mean, linen is stiff.
Not all linens do.
Okay.
These ones are soft. Yeah.
All right. So then my next one. So the picture's gonna be slightly uglier, but okay. So this is the sample copy by Happy Moon Point on Etsy. So this is actually my first ever like sampler, and it's so big. It's huge. It's massive. I did this on 14 count.
I think it's because it's on 14 count. If it's like on larger count, it would have been smaller.
You would have definitely, but yeah. So
you have to frame this, and
I have to frame this for sure. I can't remember where I showed this in the last costume, and I can't remember where I, kind of
I
stopped.
think it's kind of far.
Yeah.
Last time you didn't have much of this one.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. So anyway, so my goal with this was to finish a page a month, and in January I did manage to finish a page, but in February that was my goal, right? But
How many pages are there? 4?
no, there are 8 pages.
Okay.
8 pages, So and then the page was supposed to be the ending here. So this part right here down here should have been full, but yeah, I only managed to get this one right here. But yeah,
you made some progress.
I made some progress. I did. I just didn't achieve my goal, and I have to like really catch up. But I don't know when I'm gonna be catching up because March, we have so many plans for March. So yeah, but it's okay. I mean, I'm making progress, and I am really enjoying this. I did do my own color conversion because the original one.
But it's kind of like the same kind of like.
It is, but when you buy the thread, right?
Original one.
But the thread actually looks very similar. So when I was buying the thread, I didn't quite like it how similar each of the colors were. So I
did
had
some variation.
Yeah.
So I think like the peaches.
Yeah, I mean the
peaches color,
yeah,
like the peach color. That's nice.
the beige color
The
there,
beige
right?
color, yeah.
So I did use. I mean, some of them, I did use some of the suggested colors, but I didn't use it in the same, like in the same way that the person used it.
Yeah.
I kind of just.
Yeah, I think it's okay like to change colors with these Quaker type of samples, like with these samplers, because it's just one motif and it just the same thing goes like with the one that I just showed. The
it's easy. It's easier to change
because
colors.
It's easier to change.
Yeah, based on motifs. Like for example, this one down here, it was just it was it was just like one color. It was monocolored, but I just changed it because I kind of feel like I want the flower to pop a bit.
Yeah.
So I changed it. And then, I do enjoy changing the colors, but you just kind of have to be very calculative about it. I change the colors as I go.
Yeah.
Like, I don't make plans before. I just kind of go like,
same
okay,
goes, yeah. Same goes with the one
kind
I
of
did.
makes sense with this, so I just do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, I hope to get, in March,
some progress.
More progress. Definitely. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I love this kind of like samplers and Quaker shape patterns. I think I'm going to be like driven towards those kind of patterns. So I do have another work in progress. I'm almost done with this.
You are.
See, look at that.
So my other finish, the 2 finishes, right?
This one, she lost it. She misplaced
Yeah.
it. She didn't want to say it. She lost it. This one is the ABC by Primrose Cottage. And there's a new one coming out.
I
want to
know,
do that one
right?
as well. I don't
It's
know.
so cute.
I haven't even done all the other one. This is my first one. And here's how far I've gotten. This is a fun stitch. Definitely quick, but there's a lot of color changes in the borders.
Yeah.
And I am missing one of the colors, so that's why I haven't finished it. Otherwise, I would have finished it. The darker gray.
Do Do you want it?
Yeah, I think you have it.
Yeah,
If you have it, pass it to me. Otherwise, I would have to buy it.
Yeah, I do have it. I'm pretty sure I have it.
Yeah.
Very,
So I'm close to finish.
all of the dark grays.
Yeah. So the dark grays, I'm
okay.
using one of the thread color, so I need to do that.
Okay. Yep. Right. I think I have
So
it.
I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So the colors are so cute.
And you know what's the best thing about this? Doing the same kind of like collection is just that you don't have to add a lot of thread.
Yeah.
You use the same
You
thread.
can use the chain thread for the
Yeah.
next one.
Yeah.
So this one is also on 14 count, the same fabric that I did kaleidoscope, 14 count fabric flare, gray gingham.
Oh, okay.
So this is another one that she already stitched it up.
And it
I'm
was
going
like
to stitch up.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I shared that in the last.
and I want to buy the new one as well because it's about stitching. Bee something stitching.
Yeah.
I'd rather be
I'd rather be stitching. Yeah.
That's so cute.
That was
I wanna-
good.
I wanna get that one.
Yep. So I have one last one.
Yep.
This was a start. This was a start. Do I have the pattern? Yes, I do. So this is another happy moon point chart. So it's the Quiet Please sampler. It's really nice. I like the color. So I didn't use the same color. I kind of like went through my stash and kind of pulled out some of the colors that I kind of felt like, oh yeah, you know, it's similar or whatever. Yeah. So last time I think I only had cross stitcher, but now I added a few other motifs.
What's the fabric?
It's 40 count Ada that I tied.
The modeling. I like you did well.
It was my first time. I didn't quite like it, but it's okay. You have to start somewhere, and I didn't like it, but I was just like, I have to use
So
it.
how did you dye it?
I followed Stitching with the Housewives video. They have
Look at the modeling.
yeah.
I just want to show you that. There.
So it's coffee.
It's coffee dye.
Coffee dye, exactly. So if you follow Stitching with the Housewives, they actually teach you. And I just followed everything. But I really like this because look at that orchid and that bunny. It's so cute. And I'm really excited to actually do more of this. Again, the goal was to put, this is only 4 pages.
Yeah.
So I can get it done like
Yeah, it looks
pretty fast.
small. So it's a pretty small sampler.
Much,
But it's
much
just,
simpler
it's just
than the
big
other one.
because she's doing it on 14 count.
Yeah, exactly. It's much smaller than the coffee sampler just now. But yeah, I'm really excited to make more progress on this. I really have to.
Yeah, so I love. So you're using your own color conversion?
I am, but I try to make it as close, like similar color theme with the original one, but my own color conversion because I just use for my stash.
So the next one I've been working on is the white with the moth.
Stitch along, isn't it?
So this one is also a stitch along. Like we don't have really timing, but someone else is whoever's stitching it can just like stitch along. With Megan of the Seattle Stitcher. So she started hers as well. She even have a video where she kitted it up. So I am using my own color conversion and also my own linen color. So I'm doing this on 14 count. 40 count, sorry. 40 count Newcastle linen slate. So this
Beautiful
is how
color.
far I've gotten. Like I'm just using totally a different color. Like this called for like a yellow beige color. I am doing it on gray because I just love gray. So this is how far I've gotten.
What about the thread? Did you use?
No, I'm not using
Oh,
the same
okay.
thread either because it's just totally different.
So that.
Yeah, that's cool. I think it's cool.
Okay. So
So that's how far I've gotten. I've actually outlined a little bit of the moth. The moth. Outline of the moth, half of the moth.
Also, that you only have to fill it in once you finish.
Yeah, because the thing is with samplers as well, it's hard to kind of like move from one place to another because you have to count, and if you get it wrong, it's just wrong. So I did kind of mistake one of this, but it's okay because I'm not going to frog it. One of this flakes is actually one stitch. Not one stitch, just one linen thread off.
Oh.
And then I kind of like based on that and had to frog some of this some of the
Moth.
outline, moth of the moth. But I got it done. So I am at the last bit right here. I just love stitching out this Quaker.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. So the Quaker is fun. So I'm using like my favorite color, blue. I love that blue color. That's just deep blue.
I think doing it on gray is also beautiful. I mean, it's not really gray. It's kind of like denim.
Yeah,
a little bit denim, but it's beautiful.
So it's going to be slightly different than this, but yeah, I
You have really nice stitching. Very nice.
Yeah. So I am using my own color conversion. I picked some of the colors, but I'm going to pick more as I go if I need to. So these are the colors that I picked. So I did have some yellows because the pattern did call some yellows. You can see some of the yellows there. So I did want that to be popped in. And then more of the grays and blues.
Yep. Are you adding more
colors? No.
Okay. Maybe.
I may like change some of the colors. Like now I'm working on the moth and it's all the same colors, like the dark blue. So I'm just keeping that the same. Yep. So that's how far I've gotten. And I just love stitching all this little motif. It's just so much fun. It's so satisfying. I love it. So,
I mean, it's beautiful, but I don't think it's something that I would want to stitch, only because looking at the moth, looking at the filling in.
She doesn't like filling. I can't wait to fill it in actually. Like I just want to do all the motif and then fill it in later because it'll be easier that way.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So that is on the white with the moth progress. And I did have a couple of new starts, so I want to show that as well. So do you have any more?
I don't.
So I have a couple of new starts since our last, and I want to show that. So one of the new start is I just wanted to start. So I just wanted to start. I want to start this. So this is Thimble Blossom. She's also a quilter. She's a quilt pattern designer and a fabric designer. But she had this one cross stitch, and I had to do it. So this is how far I've gotten. I just did the border. I mean, like this is a very small start, but it's a start. So like that. Now I have it as a start. This one is on DMC, like baby blue, but it's kind of stiff. It's 14 count. I don't like how stiff it is, but it's okay for this kind of project. I think it's fine. But I think I'm using my own color conversion. So I'm using my own color conversion in this little pouch. I'm not going to take it out. So this is Classic Colorworks. I think this was like packaged for a different project, but I just I bought it at Body Shop. I'm gonna put the link down below. But the colors are like so soft and pretty together. So I'm using that. Yeah, so I'm using that for this. Yep. So that's a small start. It's another one that I just started yesterday, just because I want to start. So this one is okay. So this one is Bent Creek. Yeah, it's Bent Creek. I love the wording on this. It says, "Make the days count" row. So the pattern is called "Make the days count" row, and it says, "Don't count the days, make the days count." Oh, that's so nice! I love them.
Are you gonna do it like the long? You're gonna do it as
I'm going to call for. So I am using my own conversion as well as usual. I'm just trying to actually use what I already have rather than just going and buying the whole kit. So this is how far I've gotten, and I already made a mistake.
Oh yeah.
I've already made a mistake. The Z is supposed to be like longer, but then it's okay. I mean, like all the wording, all the letters are funky anyway. So that's the thing about whimsical text, right? So if it's wrong, it's fine. So it's not focusing. So if it's wrong, it's fine. So the wordings are like all funky shape and not all the same size. So I did the Z a little bit smaller, and I'm just going to keep it like this. So that's how far I've gotten. I'm using 40 count stone by Fiber Runaway. So this is also fun. So I've been loving stitching on 40 count.
1/1.
So this is
1/2.
So this is also fun. Oh no, this is actually 32 count. I'm just going to see it again. This is 32 count. Yeah, 32 count stone. So this is 32 count stone. I'm using 2 threads. 2 threads. Over 2. I am using my own. I'm actually using my own color conversion, and I'm actually using the. I just subscribed to the Weeks That I Work monthly subscription from Quaker Shop, and I got these colors and some two other colors, and I'm using all of this in this project. And I think it's just like
really
nice.
nice. Really nice. It fits.
I love the variegation of this. So this is my first time using weeks dye work. I love it.
How many colors does the pattern
Just look at that tan color. The variegation is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm going to use. I'm just trying to use up what I got instead of like buying some new stuff.
Yeah.
So
So how many threads are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 threads.
yes, 8 thread. I only got 5 right here. I probably adding as I go. Okay. Yep. So that's a small start, and I can't wait to get this one. I think this one will be a pretty quick one. Just yesterday, I think about 1 hour I spent and just did this. So it's not gonna be long for that. So that's a small start. What else? Okay, I have another one. Last one I started, and I've got a lot of progress. I actually started this one. So this one is a freebie. It's a freebie. I'm using my own thread as well. And I've got it quite far.
Really?
Oh my god, it's so pretty!
Oh my god! You have! You've got it so far with that.
And it's quite a quick stitch. So this one
It's
is
so
a freebie.
Oh,
I'm gonna put a link down below. It's also like text, and we just love text.
Yeah, it's
like
big.
It's big because I'm doing it on. This is 25 pounds.
Oh,
25 pounds is like 12 and a half pounds. So
Yeah,
it should
yeah.
be like bigger than 14 pounds. So this
Okay.
one is 25 pounds Lugana or even weave oatmeal. And this is my first time. Like I've heard about oatmeal a lot of time. Like people using oatmeal. I just love the colors.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. So I'm using Classic Colorworks ribbon red. I love the variegation of this. So I finished all the text on that. So do everything in love.
It's
I
a
love the
freebie. Yeah.
text, and it's in the shape of a heart. And I am just going to do all the little hearts in pink. So that's the color.
Oh,
That is my progress, and I think I did this like in the evening and also a little bit in the morning. So I
that's
got
a
that.
lot.
Yeah, it was fun. I can't stop.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I can't wait to start that.
So this was so much fun. So at least I did something like lovey in February. I have to say.
it was so beautiful. And the variegation is so nice as
Oh, the
well.
variegation is still so pretty.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I feel like this is one of those things that I can do again and again and
Yeah,
again.
I
You know, and
just
it's like
love that.
gifted to people and
Yeah,
all.
I
So
know.
beautiful.
I just love it. I love like this text as well. It has like all this wiggly, whimsical kind of
Yeah.
text. It's just so pretty. So that,
And the fabric.
that's a freebie. Freebie
yes.
from Silver Creek Samplers. I'm not going to show the pattern, but I'll put a link down below because then you can get it. It's fun. I think it's suitable for beginners as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very easy.
Because there's only 2 colors. You just have to buy 2
Ah.
threads. You have to buy two threads and you can start it. Yep. So that is all for our work in progress and like some new starts. I think that's quite a lot for me.
Yeah, it's quite a lot for you.
Working.
I was just like, I was surprised that you had a lot going
Yeah,
on.
I mean, I had a break and it was nice to have some stitching time. So I do want to share a little bit of haul. I think just pattern haul. Yeah, I did. Get some new patterns.
This is new. This is
Yeah, this is my old one. This one here. So I got onto modern folk embroidery and got some new patterns. And it's all in a very good project bag.
all fancy.
So this is, she wanted this. So
Yeah.
I bought this because I want this kind of pretty. I want to take it out. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do
The glaring. Okay, so this is about a folk embroidery, dream of a winter garden. I mean, like, look at the colors. How can you not? How can you not? I mean, the chart is always beautiful, but the colors, wow.
Yeah, the chart is like really, really nice. The
Really
charts
nice.
are really nice size as well. I like it. So this is the second one that I bought. Of course, it has a bit of a heart. I do love this one as well. So this one is called Isabella's Heart. I think I saw someone stitching on this. I'm trying to think about it, but it's really nice and good. And then the last one I bought is this. I don't know when I'm going to stitch this, but it's so pretty. It's also like Quaker Samplers. It's called Kindness and Fortitude, a Quaker Sampler. Yeah, it is a Quaker Sampler. So I love that motif. I'm not sure what color I'm going to do it. Probably not dark linen. So, and the other one I bought from Fat Quarter Shop is Come in My Garden.
Oh, it's beautiful.
By Blackbird Design. So this is probably going to be like my first antique sampler because I've never done one before. But after watching so much Flosstube, I've kind of fallen in love with it. So this is going to be my first one. Hopefully to start this soon. I'm going to kit it up. I've seen a lot of people have done this one.
Really?
I think even Liz of Elizabeth Can Stitch have done it before. I'm not sure. But it's so pretty. It's not a new
It's not a new one.
There's a lot of people who have done it. That is
2009.
what I bought. So not much, but more is coming. I know, because it takes so long to actually reach here. Like when I buy stuff, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to come here. So I did buy more in February, but it's not coming yet. I want to kit up a few projects. So the first one is the autumn cloche. So this one I want to start soon. I have put my own color conversion there. I probably want to start already, but I want to get more DMC for that. I got the linen now. So I bought the linen. It's Cafe au lait Hortica.
Okay, you're doing
So, and I got this one kitted up as well. So this one is
Nice.
Summer ABC. I'm hoping to start this one. I put a 32 count witch-held Lugana, and I've got all the DMC. So this one I'm going to start soon in March. And this one I want to kit up as well.
Are you going to do the big one?
But I'm not sure whether I should start on this big one or the smaller ones like this one here.
Yeah, you should start
I'm not sure.
Do the ABCs.
I mean, like
Yeah,
now that I look at it, I'm like, I don't know. It's only 3-4 colors. It's kind of boring.
No, I mean like for you.
For
Like
me,
you,
I love like all the
bright
different
colors.
colors.
Well, you can do your own
I
color
don't know.
conversion, but I think
So, but I love the subtle colors as well, like the finish.
Yeah.
I love the finish. So I'm not sure. So I'll probably be doing the smaller ones first to see how I like it. And
but here's the thing, I kind of feel like it matches your, your home.
yeah, my
In a
home.
sense-
That's why I bought it. Like it matches my home, like like blue,
dark blues.
the dark blues. And that's why I have like a lot of dark blues and grays in my project because then I know where I'm gonna put it in my home. Like even this one, I feel like I want to change the colors
Maybe.
into like blue, like the pink borders. I want to
Yeah.
change it into blue.
Yeah.
And like even the linen, I want to have like whiter kind of
Yeah,
linen.
yeah. Because I
Because
feel
I'm not like vintage.
yeah, you're not.
I love the antique. I love it as is. But
when it comes to
when
like
it comes to
putting
like
in your
putting it in my home and like
yeah.
I want to be stitching it and knowing where I put it, I probably want to
It
have
has to
more
be, yeah.
modern colors
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that suits my home. So yeah, that is all
your plans.
my plans.
Is that
My plans.
are you starting those all
Yeah.
in March?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
studying. I'm studying. At least I am. I'll put some stitches in it.
Okay.
So that's my plan. I'm going to continue with all my work in progress. I do want to finish the ABC in March. That's definitely
Oh,
going to
yeah,
be a
yeah,
finish. And then do everything in love. That's going to be
Oh
a
yeah,
finish.
that's gonna be a finish.
So I'll
as well.
probably have 2 in March finished. That's going to be great.
Yeah.
So what's your plan in
All right. So March is my birthday month. So I
Do
just
you have a birthday start?
I do have a birthday start. I do. I already. We'll call you Sherry. So I do have a birthday start, and it's just like something. I was just kind of okay. I'm the kind of person I don't like to start a lot. Like usually, if I start, it has to be a finish.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of the things that I do is a start and a finish because I also have 2 big ones that I've not done.
Yeah.
Not completed, and then it gives me anxiety knowing that I have a lot of widths.
Yeah.
And so I don't really like that. So, but for March, I'm like opening the windows a bit for me to start
Something.
a lot of things.
Ah,
You
a
know,
lot of
a lot of
things. Okay,
so
so-
I have quite a lot of things, but I'm just gonna like
a lot
go.
of stuff in
Yeah.
birthday month.
Okay,
I like
so this is the Blackbird Design sewing club. So there are 60 projects, at some point, I'm gonna finish the whole 16 project. But for my birthday month, I have already tagged. I want to
That's
do
a lot.
4. I want to do 4. But I'll just go quickly and show you guys what I want to do. Right. So this is the drum, but I'm not gonna do the drum. I'm only taking this bird and this, like basket of fruits or whatever it is, just that, and I'm gonna turn it into a drawstring.
Drawstring there.
Yeah. So what my plan is to have 3 of these, and then I'm gonna put potpourri inside, and then hang it outside the door.
So it's just like a series.
Yeah.
Like
So with different, so
birds.
I plan, with different birds.
Yeah.
So I plan on having this one as one of the drawstring bags, and then put potpourri inside, and then just kind of hang it outside the doors.
Yeah, that's nice.
So that's one.
That's cute. That's gonna be cute.
Yeah. So that's one, and then this is another one. I don't know. This one is just so cute. I just kind of want to have it. I don't know. I just want to have it as a pink cushion. It's just so cute.
Oh yeah, really.
And then I also want to have like really small ones that I can kind of finish. Start and
I
finish.
think this one will be a quick stitch.
Yeah, should
Small.
be. Yeah.
It's 34 count by 51.
Yeah. So it's summer flocks. I think it's just really cute, really funky. And then it's like, oh, okay, I just want to have that somewhere near me.
What are the colors? What are the colors? Because I see like all these are like
Very muted,
colors,
right?
muted colors. I don't know whether you're going to.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna be doing my own conversion, but I usually don't go far away from the original
okay.
ones, but slightly brighter. I'm not gonna do like
muted.
That's a big one. This is my birthday star. So this is gonna be my birthday
That's a big
star.
one.
That is, well, not massive.
Yeah,
But it's a lot of stitching.
Yeah, it's a lot of stitching.
So-
So it's like pretty dense.
Yeah, pretty
All
dense. So this is willing hands, and I don't know. I just saw it, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be doing this on my birthday. This is gonna be my birthday star. So I like that. I might frame it. I'm just gonna do it and then decide on the finishing later, and then I'm not gonna do that one.
The book has like lots of
which is why I said I'm gonna be doing all 16, but this one is a small one as well. Now this one is another one that I'm gonna turn into a drawstring.
bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it
But it hasn't got a bird.
it does. It does. It has
All
those,
bag, yeah, I think all bag bird design has a bird.
yeah. So basically, the center focus is not the bird, but there are birds. But I just kind of like the funky. It's kind of like an alien piece or something, but it's just so nice. I
With
really
all
like
the
it.
branches.
Yeah, with all the branches. So I think it's really cool. I do want to turn this one also into a drawstring bag. So this is gathering swallows, small as well. So those are all the 4
That you want to start.
that I want to start from this book.
Let's hope we can see some finishes and some starts next month
Exactly.
from her.
So this one.
One.
This one is also a Silver Quaker Samplers, which is a freebie. It's a freebie for this year. It's I Can and I Will.
That's really nice.
It's
I
really
love
nice,
that.
isn't it? So what I'm going to do is I might omit the 2023. I might.
Yeah.
And just keep the I Can and I Will. I actually want to stitch this for a friend. And also for myself. So these kind of things are like, you can
do
do
it all different colors. You can
Exactly.
There's like a lot of potential for it.
Yeah, it's
Really nice.
beautiful. I mean, like
I
the
love
color
that.
that they chose is also really nice. But I might just change that up and then omit the 2023. But that's gonna be another start. I'm gonna go through so I have
You
Okay.
have quite a few.
now this one
What
is
is that?
something. This is the Stitches Through the Years. Okay, so it's one of those Stitches Through the Years. So she has like a lot. I love all of it, but this is one of the ones that I know that I want to start this one this month. So this is Springtime Blossom by
I love
Stitches
all the
Through the
different
Years.
colors. It's so
This
pretty.
is the reason why I bought it.
Yeah.
I mean, like the blues and the
Yeah.
reds. I mean, that's beautiful. So I am gonna do my own conversion, but keep it really true to the original colors. But yeah,
So you're gonna start that as well?
I'm gonna start this as well. So it's gonna be
start in March.
I know, right? And then
big
I have
ones as well.
and then I have freebies from Alfora's Embroidery. Now, these ones.
Oh my god, that one is so
as
I
well.
want to do that.
I actually wanted to start this
Oh,
in
so
February. So this is a
cute.
freebie, okay, from Owl Forest Embroidery. I don't know if it's still a freebie, but last month when I downloaded it, it was still a freebie. So Owl Forest Embroidery. And I wanted to start this last month, February, but I didn't have the time. So I said, you know what, maybe I'll just start it this month. It's okay if I don't get it. I mean, I'm just going to start it. It's so pretty. And then the last one, this is going to be the last one.
But the variegation, you have to like, I think our Flosstube and Variety, they do have their own thread.
Yeah, they do have their own threads.
That thread are really nice and variegated. So I think that calls for their own thread.
Yeah. And then the last one, no, we don't have any seasons here. We don't have fall.
Yeah, we don't have season in Malaysia. We're living in the equator and there's no season, but we still love all the season. Seasonal stitching.
So
I just love it.
this one is also another freebie from Owl Forest Embroidery. And I don't know if it's still a freebie, but if it is, you guys better go real quickly because it's beautiful and it has like a fall theme. I just love it. Like the pumpkin and the
It's a big one.
Yeah, this one is a pretty big one.
It's a big one.
So it's all the variegation and all, but I just want to start it. I just felt like, you know what, I'm gonna start this and then work with it for the whole year.
So that is all our stitching plans for March and our work in progress in February. So hopefully that we'll be able to do this again in March.
Hopefully.
But even if we don't, it's okay. We'll do a Flosstube sometimes. So thank you for visiting us. I hope you enjoy your day, stitching or quilting. Enjoy. Have a lovely day. So bye-bye.
Bye.